everyone. Today is the opening and the beginning of a huge wealth activation portal. Lotus Dawn here with Blossom with the Stars, True to the Stars, Sidereal Astrology, and I'm super excited to report and share with you that we currently have Jupiter, the billionaire planet, the planet I call the cosmic Santa Claus that loves to bestow and bless wealth and abundance and riches onto us, onto the world. Jupiter, the great philanthropist, is in the constellational sign of Taurus, which is the greatest sign of material wealth and abundance. And today goes into activation and alignment with Rigel, the Billionaire Star. And so wherever we find Rigel in our astrological chart or up in the sky, will determine and will activate our greatest wealth potential. And how do we know this? I actually studied an astrologer who studied billionaires' charts, and she found that Rigel, the Billionaire Star, was found in some of the greatest billionaires' charts of all time, including John Paul Getty, Oprah Winfrey, and many, many more. And so today we have the millionaire planet Jupiter and the billionaire star Rigel lining up 1 degree apart, with the moon rolling on in to activate both of them. And what makes this especially powerful is that we are in the beginning of the new moon, which means we're in the most fertile time for setting the seed of our intention, for calling in, for setting that vision of what it is we want to create. And so with this incredible wealth activation occurring, I had to get on here and invite all of you to start to think about what you want to create with wealth. Now, one of the challenges that's going on at the same time is that Venus, the planet of the billionaire, if Rigel is the billionaire star, Venus is the billionaire planet, is retrograde. And she is the ruling planet of Taurus, which is the sign that both Jupiter and Rigel are in. And so while Jupiter and Rigel are coming together right now, activating and creating huge potential for manifesting wealth. In fact, Jupiter conjunct Rigel is found in Oprah Winfrey's chart. She actually has Jupiter conjunct Rigel in her chart, and she has created and amassed huge amounts of wealth. So this is happening. However, when will it gain its full momentum? When will the power of Jupiter conjunct Rigel really activate? This will be occurring around April 12th, when Venus, the billionaire planet, goes direct. And so I wanted to give you a heads up that this was occurring so that you could get ready. If you're doing any investments, if you wanted to sort of get a view of your finances for the next several weeks, April 12th is when Venus goes direct. And so the energy and the activation of Jupiter with Rigel will be getting even more juicy. The good news is that Jupiter with Rigel, the millionaire planet with the billionaire star, will be happening all through April. And so this is very exciting news. I had a client ask me, Lotus, what are some ways to capitalize on Jupiter conjunct Rigel? And so one of the things that came to me is that we must first focus on the sign that Jupiter and Rigel are in, which is Taurus. Well, what is Taurus? Taurus is the energy of beauty. It's the energy of the material world. When I think about Taurus energy, I think about the lush green river valley with all the beauty and life growing there. I think of the beautiful flowers and meadows and streams. I think of earth and nature. And so if you wanted to do investments right now, what might be some lucrative areas to focus on? I would say things like gold, silver, beauty care products, fabric, things that it takes to build a home, like maybe even investing in beautiful real estate. Because Taurus relates to all things in the material world that are beautiful, that are luscious, that are delicious. I would invite you to invest in cacao, to invest in dessert making companies, people who make delicious food, 5-star retreat centers and resorts. I would invite you to invest in things that are wealth related, high-end clothing companies, Gucci, Prada, Rolex watches. I would invite you to get in touch with ways in which you could make money that involve material things. And the material things could be, for instance, let's say you do energy work and you're going, Lotus, how do I market or sell energy work? It's not visible. Well, you could put together a gift certificate or a gift that you send your clients, maybe a crystal, right? So crystals, metals like gold and silver, perfume, flowers, chocolates. Taurus is the energy of the 5 senses. It is the energy of la dolce vita, the sweetness of life. And so things that will increase our wealth right now and help us line up to Jupiter with Rigel are things that increase our enjoyment. Massage, beautiful clothing, a beautiful home, connecting to delicious self-care routines. All of these things are going to be highly, highly, highly beneficial with Jupiter, with Rigel. So mark it on the calendar. The gateway for wealth has opened. Jupiter and Rigel are aligned. Now, where is it in your astrology chart? That's why it's so important to either have a reading or do your chart for yourself. And so that can determine a lot of how Jupiter and Rigel will be affecting you personally. If you have it in the 10th house, Jupiter and Rigel are going to be activating your house of career. If you have it in your 7th house, you might have a lot of wealth opportunities through relationship. Or your partner might have all this wealth come through. If it's in your 2nd house of money, oh my God, the money might be rolling in. So if you have any questions about where Jupiter and Rigel are lining up in your chart, I will be offering a very good deal on a one-on-one session with me to dive into that Jupiter Rigel activation. If you have any questions, love to hear your questions. Leave them in the chat. If you want to know more about this topic, I can record more videos and share more information with you. And I just want to send you immense love from out here in nature. One of the most powerful ways to connect to Jupiter with Rigel is to get out into nature, because it's in the sign of Taurus, which is green, lush, fertile landscapes. And so focus on the wealth you already have in your life, and that wealth will begin to grow, and the energy of Jupiter and Rigel will only amplify it and extend it and activate it. So, sending you so much love from beautiful nature. It's such a beautiful day. And from my heart, looking forward to seeing you all soon. Aloha.